Hey, this is Austin. Today is June 10th, 2019. This is the final lab for programming. And in this lab, we have a simulated factory flow that's automated. So the part will start in the upper left-hand corner, roll down the conveyor belt, hit process 1. Once it's done at process 1, it'll go down the belt again, hit process 2, then process 3. Finally, the part will sit at assembly. The whole thing will start over again. So another part will run through process 1, 2, 3. Then it will join part number 1 in the assembly area. And once part 1 and 2 are in the assembly area, it will ship over to the warehouse to be counted as one completed product.
So as you've seen from the previous schematic, this circuit represents an automated factory flow that takes a part, runs them through 3 processes, and then stores it in the assembly area. It does it again for another part, and then once the assembly area has 2 parts, forms it into one brand new product and wheels that to the warehouse where it also keeps track of completed products. So each process is represented by a simulated physical input on the factory. So for example, this first process is represented by a button, maybe a worker pushing a button. And at each process, there's these LEDs over here. So the red one will represent when the part is going through the process. Green represents when the part is done. And yellow represents when both parts are completed in the assembly and ready to be formed into a product. So process 1 is the button. Process 2 is a photoresistor over here. That represents, for example, a part being painted, and light shines on the part, reflects back onto the photoresistor and changes the value reading. So again, like before, the red will blink when the process is ongoing, green will be finished, and then it'll wheel on the conveyor. The conveyor belt is represented by this motor right here. And then third process is an optocoupler. This is an IR one. This is simulated as a part going through an IR beam, breaking the beam, which sends a signal. This optocoupler is powered by a transistor with a 9-volt right there. Okay, so this is a serial monitor view. The serial monitor will report information back to the users at the factory. So our first line over here says awaiting button press. That is process number 1. Once I press the button, the LEDs back here should light up to indicate that the part is in the process being worked on, and then the green should flash to indicate that the process is done. So we're going to press the button, and then it indicates on the serial monitor that the part is being worked on. Now it's finished. Moving on to process number 2, which is the light shine. So we'll take our flashlight. There we go. Process 2 is complete. And then the IR sensor detects an object. Process complete. Alright, now the part is in the assembly area. We'll restart the whole thing to get another part in the assembly area. Alright, process 1 is done. We'll shine the light on. Process 2 is complete. Process 3 is going. Process 3 is complete. And now there's 2 parts in the assembly area. It will say so on the serial monitor down here. Number of parts in assembly area 2. And then it ships both of those parts to the warehouse to form one product as indicated over there. After that, the cycle restarts again to continue pumping out parts. And that's about it. Thank you.